Good. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Seneca County Board of Commissioners. Today's Thursday, July 17th. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. It's our regular board session, and we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good.
Okay, yep.
Fair week.
Yeah, you bet. Okay, please pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, as we prepare for the county fair next week, let's look over all the 4-H and FFA members as they show their livestock and protect them. And also, as it's supposed to be hot next week at the fair, let's hope for, be cognizant and keep yourself full of fluid and stuff, and enjoy the fair. Amen.
Yeah, good. Amen. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Paradiso,
Here.
Commissioner Frankert,
Here.
Commissioner Bustecker.
Here.
So at this time, I'll accept the motion to approve the digital audio recording of our previous board session last Thursday, July 10th, 2025.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Okay.
A little slow.
We have a first and a second.
Commissioner Bustecker.
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert,
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso.
Yes, okay, minutes are approved. We are expecting a call from Wyandotte County at 10 o'clock. We have a few minutes so we can get Mr. Bustecker, you want to start with your
I
report?
would say you start with Bill.
Right, yeah.
Go with
Because I
Bill.
have quite a
He's got
things.
quite a bit to
I didn't see that on your sheet there. Wow, okay.
Yeah, we're kind of
Mr.
on
Franker's report.
family vacation, so basically we've had calls and emails and stuff, worked on that, and then attended the ODA meeting the other night at the fairgrounds and stuff, and back in the office here today, so short and sweet.
It's nice little family
Look at,
time.
yeah, a little family time, but yeah, he's up.
Good.
So,
We I went coverage for you at the LEPC meeting, and that was a good meeting out at the fairgrounds. Yeah, welcome. We had some in-house CMS meetings. Went out, met with the sheriff yesterday, and went over all our projects with him. And it was a good meeting, actually. Spent some time with John Sparrow at the EMA. That was good. Good week. We have an EMS meeting tonight, Thursday, out at the fairgrounds, Public Safety Building. And that'll be at 7 o'clock, joint EMS district meeting, third Thursday of every month, so everyone's invited. It's a standing meeting. Really, that's all I have at this point. We're kind of waiting on the phone to ring. It's 10 o'clock. I hate this because you get right in the middle of the sentence.
The phone will ring.
The phone rings, and then when you don't, it won't ring. So we're in a kind of in a holding pattern.
I can start.
You can? That'd be great.
Okay. Last Thursday after our meeting, I went back to the manufacturing day at Terrace State, walked the campus. I've never actually been on the campus before. They've done a lot of nice upgrades and stuff to the campus, so that was a nice event they held for manufacturing day, trying to really get the greater Sandusky region pushing along with manufacturing in the region. It was a nice event. Let's see, I went to Kathy Oliver's retirement party on Friday. That was a nice little event they had for her. She put a lot of good years in the county. We really appreciate her service. A couple things Barb and I did, I'll let Barb talk about. We had a meeting with RCR talking about where we are with technology. We have a lot of computers in the county that we'll have to talk about and needing some updating as Windows 10, 11, as the stuff moves forward, their computers are going to need some updates. Went to the TCEP rebranding event, which is now the Collaborative. I did get to speak at that. That was a pretty nice event, combining all the different divisions of downtown Tiffin, Destination Seneca County, Everything is all put together as a whole group. They also, Megan James is now the chamber manager. She starts at the end of the month. Welcome. Let's see what else. I did go to the Seneca poultry hearing Tuesday night. Chamber lunch was on fraud protection with the Otter Estate. It was Jessica Benson. She's a forensic auditor. Spoke at that event and find out a lot of things on fraud and how people are trying to get away with it. I went to Lemonade Day where Kai Easton and Sophia Kurtz won the award for Lemonade Day. They raised $547.49. Last night I went to the Merchant Mixer for downtown Tiffin, trying to get our merchants more involved into what's going on with all the downtown events. Let's see, this morning I had downtown development. The mayor and I were there together, and a lot of things we're trying to do. So we'll end there.
Thanks.
Good morning, how we doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Morning.
So you have Commissioner Frankert, Commissioner Paradiso, Commissioner Busdecker, and our Administrator Barb Patterson here, so.
All right, we have Commissioner Brad Benton, Commissioner Steve Highland, and then our County Administrator Tristan, all here in Wyandotte. Dave Quartet is not currently in.
Okay.
You didn't want to talk to you, Tony.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
yeah, I know. Well, good. Welcome, everyone. We'll turn the meeting over to Barb Patterson, County Administrator.
I just have a resolution for maintenance assessments for collection in 2026 for the Seneca and Wyandotte Joint County ditches maintained by the Seneca County Ditch Maintenance Program. I have two, the Grinds, which is at 61.83%, and Weininger at 63.86%.
Okay.
I will entertain a
I'll
motion.
make a motion. So moved. We approve this. We vote for this.
Yes.
I'll second that motion. Commissioner Batten.
Batten and Paradiso.
Perfect. Commissioner Paradiso,
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert,
Yes.
Commissioner Busdecker,
Yes.
Commissioner Batten,
Yes.
Commissioner Highland.
Yes.
Motion passes.
How you doing, Commissioner Highland? Your first year. You doing well?
Yes, things are going good.
Yeah. Good. Good. I think that's all we have.
That's all I have.
Very good, guys.
Short and sweet.
Hey, exactly, it's the way it should be.
Yeah. Thank you. Talk again soon.
Hey, have a good rest of the week.
You bet.
Good day.
Thank
We'll see
you.
ya.
Bye.
Good. Right, we're running the Sandusky County one.
Yeah, and the one at 10:30, so Sandusky County, we have one for that we maintain for Sandusky County, and then they have one that they maintain for Seneca County, but we also have one with Seneca and Wood County that'll also be a part of all of those. So there'll be three.
Who's running
So
the?
we will call Sandusky County, and they will run their ditches, and then we will run ours. So we'll
Okay.
work that out. I'm not exactly sure if we'll go first or,
What we call?
but we call them.
Okay.
So
Hey,
Got it. It's right here. Got it. Yeah.
I don't push any buttons. Good. Thank you. All right. So did we complete commissioner reports?
I believe so.
We're good. Okay. Over to Barb.
Okay.
Administrator.
scheduling change, just so everybody's aware, with Fair Week next week, we will not have a meeting. Our next meeting will be July 29th, which is a Tuesday, and the time will be at 2 p.m. It kind of helps out a little bit of less time between the next meeting, so we just kind of decided to do it on Tuesday afternoon. I sat in the meeting.
Can we have our fair clothes on? boots.
Sure, I,
Bill, you coming in?
just don't be bringing in any manure or anything like that, okay? Don't be bringing any
Come on,
smells
that's
with
what I bring
you.
you to come in. Right from the fair, even the mayor, even our mayor was out there a couple years ago wrestling, showing that. What did you do? You showed,
And the calf, I don't remember if I did the goats. The goats are the one that
showed
got
a
away
calf
from somebody.
and-
Yeah.
he stepped right in, it was great.
A chicken and a rabbit and, or was it a duck? I don't remember.
Yeah. You survived though, it was good. Sorry for that.
No, that's okay, that's okay. I
Fun time.
sat in the meeting with RCR, our technology, so I just, we do have some things that we need to discuss there. Then Monday, Lauren Bransky, our new JFS director, started on Monday. We did an introduction with the full staff out there on Monday morning, Brett and I. And then on Tuesday, we had, I guess we would call it a strategizing meeting to kind of get her, get her to around some people that she's probably going to need some support from. She very open to everything that we're doing, so and the things that we would like to see from her.
She did a great job meeting the staff.
She's done a great job in the week, the few days that she's been
Very good.
she's been out there, and
Awesome.
got a lot of positive response from the employees that she's out there. So we're just trying to keep the
It's a
ball
good start.
rolling and everything going the way it should be going. So
Don't let me forget before you're done. I have something else.
okay.
It's important. Go ahead.
I did attend an EMS Echo meeting yesterday morning. We got some good information there, working on a few things out there. I also attended the Chamber TCEP Collaborative meeting on Tuesday morning. That was very nice that they had that, and look forward to continue that relationship with them as well. So that's pretty much all I've got.
Barb, can we, before
Sure.
Brent, back up here, so just so, because we talked about it before we started the meeting, but we're gonna hold Presley off till,
Oh,
it's that way everybody
Yeah.
knows if since we had our.
yeah, we have technology
Audio.
issues, and our TVs, we're trying to get those wired so that we can start using them again, because we've had issues.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
So yeah, sorry,
nope, that's a just.
just so that everybody's aware that, yeah,
I'll put a
we're,
double push to make sure it's.
yeah, I'll make sure that it gets taken care of next week, so we're ready to go for Tuesday's
It's 4
meeting.
more hours, well, 2 less days, but
Yeah,
2 o'clock instead of 10.
yeah. So, we'll take care of all of that so that we can actually start putting things back up on the TVs, because we were having so many issues. We're just gonna hardwire everything in, and Ed's gonna help take care of that next week, so.
Okay, you thought?
Today in Tiffin is Christmas in July,
Mm.
and they do have a dunk tank. There are 2 guys that will be in the dunk tank. One is in the room, not naming his name, and the other one is Bryce Riggs.
Can we
What
throw
time is
big
Bryce
balls?
Riggs?
Brace starts at 6:30.
Okay,
so
and I won't tell when you want.
Dunk tank's got to be open at 6:30. So.
That's it. I didn't want to miss that.
I'm gonna bring a great big ball. so-
Yeah, right.
Get that thing. Anything else?
I don't think so.
So on the technology, on old business, part of the EMS, so the public safety building out at the fairground, it looks nice, it's painted, it's ready to go for Fair Week. We ordered signs, they're really nice, they won't be in time, but that'll kind of set that off. When does the technology start? 2 weeks?
I believe
Mid-month,
they're gonna
mid-month.
start, second week maybe of August, getting all the technology set
So
up.
we've talked about this for a
in
couple
that.
of years, we've appropriated the money, but they're going to begin wiring that room, bringing it up to standards. It's a big project, it's a $50,000 project, and that'll start mid-August, and then right after that, we will have an an advanced EMT class. that'll
Yeah,
be
we're working
held
on
out there.
finalizing that information as well.
With 10 plus employees, so we're pretty excited about that. We wanted to get all the technology in, and so it's funny how we rely on it now. But
Yeah.
anyhow, that's old business. New business.
I have a few supplemental appropriations, and one of them, I think you guys will rather like. First of all, from general fund, the Justice Center account line, I am giving back $400,000 to the general fund. This was originally included in the original budget. After I did some additional research, we appropriated it in January, even after the budget. But
You
then
did move forward then?
I did move forward at that time, and now we're putting it back. We're giving it back to general fund because we don't need it in that account line anymore.
Good problem.
So I think that's a good problem to have.
Keep
Yep.
looking.
Yeah, find some more.
It was just a question I had. I was like, why do we have so much money in this account line? And so I did a little more research, and it was an error on my part. So. Also from general fund, I have contract services at the amount of $65,988. This is for the Brewer Garrett preventative maintenance contract that was not budgeted. It got missed when I was doing budget last year, so this is to pay the remaining of that contract for them. And then also out of general fund, travel and expenses of $1,136. This is so that Magistrate Barish can attend a conference. This will include the conference fees, the hotel, and the meals for that. And then Juvenile Court Special Projects Fund, equipment for $1,000 for a copier fax for juvenile court. And then also out of the Juvenile Court Special Projects Fund, supplies in the amount of $4,000. And then the Ohio Peace Officer Training Fund, training in the amount of $8,100. This is for their continuing professional training out there for the deputies at the sheriff's office. And then Justice Center Operating Fund, contract services in the amount of $65,000. This is needed for the remainder of the year. And then I have...
Is there 75%?
No, this is just additional money. It's sitting on the line, I guess it's available to appropriate, so we're asking for it to be appropriated so that we can keep up with utilities and any other maintenance issues that are at that building. That's what that contract service is for.
Okay.
And then the Enterprise Zone Fund, contract services for $2,500. This is a request from the auditor's office. They take care of that fund for us, so I believe those are for her services.
I'll make the motion to approve the supplemental appropriations.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, more discussion? Anybody got a couple things?
Do you have any questions?
Yes, so the first question, the contract service general fund.
Yep.
That's for maintenance.
Yes,
So we lump a lot of stuff into contract services.
correct.
Will it stay there, or will it show up in?
It will stay in that fund, and we're gonna actually put a purchase order in place for this dollar amount for Brewer and Garrett so that we can pay the preventative maintenance
So you put it
contract
first
that we
there,
have.
then-
Yeah,
Yeah, it's, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The special projects fund is more for the public. That's not non-taxpayer money.
correct.
So what
It's,
happens, go ahead and explain
so
to Judge how.
the money
works.
that the juvenile judge gets that goes into this fund comes from fines and fees that are charged through the court system. And he has this extra money to help supplement his office, whether it be supplies, equipment, salaries.
And so common police court does as well. So when you pay a fee or a fine, that money is not generated through sales tax or property tax.
Right.
The judges have they have discretion over that money. And it helps. I mean,
It
they purchase and do things with that money that they need, but they don't come to us and ask us for the money, which would be all of our taxpayer money.
So I want to just make that.
Yeah, and so it only affects the people that are having to pay those fines or fees. It's not affecting every taxpayer in the
So that's what
county.
happens to that money. It's not like it disappears. It's not like we get it, but the
Right.
judges use it for their,
Yeah, a portion of it goes into that fund.
I think that's good. And then finally, the mayor of Tiffin's here, so the Justice Center, they contribute 25% because you have city court over there, municipal court. we pay the bills and then we submit?
Actually,
How
we
does
don't
it
have to
work?
submit anything to them anymore.
They just settled on a
That
fixed amount?
we've settled on a fixed dollar amount,
Yeah.
with an increase every year. I think it's a 3% increase every year. So we've settled on that dollar amount, and moving forward, they just know that they have to pay whatever that dollar
So the-
amount is
so
to the
The
county.
utilities and
Yes.
and cleaning and so forth of the
Yes.
court,
Mhm.
the city of Tiffin pays 25% of that. Because they're 1/4 of the space and so forth. So just want everybody, it's kind of a refresher reminder for everybody. Of course, the mayor knows that, it's in his budget. We did agree on a set amount, which was great. I think when Dale was here,
Yeah,
because we
it-
would add up every little bill and then divide it, and it just got complicated.
Yeah.
Easier for budgeting too.
Yeah,
Yes.
For
Yeah.
budgeting, we just took historical, some data, and we, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, the county just takes care of all the maintenance items and utilities
And
and,
then the city pays us.
and if we have a big project, like we did, an additional, handicap spot, so they had to redo some of the concrete and do some
Mhm.
things at the court. We work through that with the city, and we have a fund for improvements like that, and, you know, they say, yes, we have no problem with spending that additional money, so we work with them to, take care of all of that, so.
Okay, any other discussion? We had a little time, so I wanted to bring that up. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes. Next.
Resolution authorizing fund transfer be made to the Justice Center Operating Fund, in the amount of $65,000.
So move.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Resolution authorizing fund transfer be made to the Public Assistance Fund in the amount of $64,525.50.
I will make the motion.
I'll second.
A little bit of, before we take roll call, I'll give you a little discussion on that. This is for mandated share. This is something we are required by ORC to provide to Job and Family Services. The amount fluctuates. This year, the total for the mandated share for state fiscal year 26 is $129,051. So we do half in July, and then we'll do the other half in January. So that we break it up a little bit so that they have that. So that's just what that, and the state gives us this number. So we don't, they do their calculation on it, so.
Yeah, good. Any other questions, discussion? Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
One last resolution, authorizing Lauren Bransky, Director of the Seneca County Department of Job and Family Services, to act as the Seneca County Commissioner's designee for approving any inter-county adjustments of allocated funds effective July 14th, 2025 to June 30th, 2026.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
So this is till next summer.
Yeah, we do this every year.
We do that.
We do it every year.
Kathy's
And it's
office
usually
for that
July
anymore.
1st.
Right.
And because Kathy was retiring, we waited till Lauren come in to approve this, so that anything that because they do interfund transfers from like
Yeah.
public assistance to child support. And
She
she
does
had
all
this,
that.
we're giving her the authorization to do that.
Makes total sense to me. Anything else? Okay.
So.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes. Okay, any other business? We have a few minutes till 10:30.
I do not have
Sorry,
any.
Presley, you would be speaking right
Yeah.
now, but we don't. Hopefully we're up. You might want to check what this says. We will put you on the agenda. We have all the intentions.
Even if we have
to be
the
ready.
cords running
Yeah,
underground in
it
here.
might
we'll-
not look great,
we'll
but.
get it. We'll make sure they're all.
Yeah, with this operation.
And it's fair week, so you'll be busy, but, yeah, that's the plan. So, what are you thinking here? Should we do, have public comments?
Start public
We could probably do
Let's
public
keep things
contact,
going. I'm good
comments,
with it.
and,
Yep.
yeah, just keep going.
So everyone understand, we have a call at 10:30. We will call out probably 10:29, something like that. Commissioner Frankfurt's always early. Since you're running the phone, we'll be calling Sandusky County ditch hearing. We've got 6, 8, 10 minutes there. So public comment. Anyone's welcome to speak. Just come up to either side, state your name, address, and try to limit your comments to 3 minutes. Who wants to come up? Mayor, you good?
I have a couple
You can
things
just
to
have
mention, just
unofficial
for the
comment.
good of the
Oh, that's
community.
Let's, excuse me, we'll let the mayor
Just
talk first.
really quickly,
Yeah.
besides all the private utility projects going on, because Aqua Water is still doing water line replacements, and they're still on Perry Street, they ran into the problems that they did not expect, so that's taken longer than usual. In addition to all of that, this next week coming up, we're going to be replacing some of the downtown signal heads, the overhead traffic lights. So there will be some traffic disruptions there. There will be some signs up for not parking in a certain spot, so that's people need to be aware that that's what's happening. Those need to be upgraded periodically. They've been up there with the same signals and the same controllers for years, and they're pretty much out of date right now. So we're getting that done. Just wanted everybody to be aware of that. Last night I got a call at 8:30 at night. There was a limb down on Sycamore Street, so I went out there to check it out. It was hanging by a thread. So I called our superintendent of public works, and he got a hold of his tree guys, and they got it taken care of last night. So that was.
He didn't tell you the whole story. He's a safety department guy. He was out there and stayed out there. Made sure people in the neighborhood knew that that branch was there so they didn't fall in the car, right?
Right.
Did you have a vest on?
No.
He was out
Mayor.
there.
Just out there with my flashers on and just trying to stay out of the way.
I know that guy, what's he?
I do have a hard hat, but I'm gonna have to get a vest now. Good.
Good.
Anyway, that's my update.
Yeah, and the Gibson Hotel project, looks like you've got
Oh, yeah.
that rerouted right.
They got that sidewalk rerouted for
Safety.
That's helpful.
That looks very, much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the concrete.
Yeah.
And that could be there, that's gonna be there a year
It's
or
gonna
so.
be there a while,
Yeah.
but it'll be worth it when it's done.
Absolutely.
So, looking
Good.
forward to that.
Exciting.
We do have time for public comment for somebody. Anybody wanna come up? Come on up. Welcome. You just, if you don't mind, stand
Yeah,
up
it's
there.
just unfamiliar territory for me.
Yeah, well, welcome.
I am here in support of,
Could you say your name, please?
I'm sorry, Carl Redman, R-E-D-M-A-N.
Okay, Carl, welcome.
You're all familiar with the egg farm conversation. And I would like for all of you to write this down. This is a Columbus Monthly report dated, it would help if I put my glasses on, April 27th, 2020. Now this is an overview of what the folks in Croton and Johnstown, Ohio experienced. My wife and I are originally from Licking County, which is where Croton and Johnstown, Ohio are. The proposed egg farm, I guess to me the title is a little bit misleading because it's really a manufacturing process. The people that come behind me and Rachel, we stumbled into her home about a week and a half ago to learn what was going on in their neighborhood on East County Road 90. Because we have such an intense relationship with this kind of experience in the past, my wife and I joined that conversation. My wife is much more polished. She's not here today because she's at home working. She is a national insurance fraud investigator. I'm a 80-year-old
Young.
We moved up here 20 years ago. I worked with Rockwell International in Newark, Ohio. I handled the shipping and receiving operations to the tune of about $50 million a month. A lot better at public speaking back then than I am now, but we are both family background farm families. We support farm families. She was assigned to 12 counties in this corner of the state. We picked Seneca County because we liked what we saw. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but I did see that there was a publication this morning that they're starting another one of these egg farms.
Carl, just a little warning, you've got a couple minutes yet.
Okay,
It's
well,
10:27.
I'm wrapping up.
Okay, thank you.
They're starting one of these down in the Lima, it was reported in the Lima paper down there. This is a business. This isn't a farming operation. It's going to impact all of the Tiffin area. It's going to impact all of Seneca County. The health risks, the air quality, the runoff, all of those things I'm sure will be brought up after I sit down. My personal interest is I represent the families that live on 591, where it intersects with 113 that used to go back to the old golf course, which connects to 52 in the back, which is one of the proposed dumping sites. It's 148 acres. On a plat map, it has a 10 to 15 degree tilt right into Wolf Creek. I can see Walmart from my house. The prevailing winds are through my backyard and toward Walmart. The folks in Walmart are going to be able to smell this dump site. There's a lot of downside with very little upside. I don't have a problem with wealthy families making wealthy profits, but not at the expense of a community. So I will take my leave and sit back down.
Okay,
Thank you for listening.
thank you. We will continue this public comment after our ditch hearing. Bill, we were calling Sandusky County.
Thank you for calling the Sandusky County Conference Center. Please enter your conference room number.
86100.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you, Teresa?
Good. Yeah, right. Which one?
Yeah,
Sandusky County is good. Who else do we have this morning?
So we have Commissioner Franker, Commissioner Paradiso, Commissioner Busdecker, and Administrator Patterson.
Well, we could go ahead and let's get our Seneca County, going. Let's finish those up, and then when Wood County jumps on, we'll do our try,
Okay?
if that works. Okay.
so,
So we sent over our resolutions, I sent over resolution 25-180, authorizing the proposed maintenance work for 2026 for Bark Creek Joint County Ditch 73, Parston Group Joint County Ditch 718, SL Cheney Joint County Ditch 752, Indian Creek Joint County Ditch 681, and the Stacy Group Joint County Ditch 831, the Alley Ditch 091 in Sandusky and Seneca counties, be approved as submitted by Ditch Maintenance Supervisor. Proposed ditch maintenance assessments for Bark Creek is 4.5, for Barton is 3.5, for FL Cheney is 4.5, for Indian Creek is 1%, for Stacy Group is 4.5, and for the Alley Ditch is 3.5.
Okay, so moved to accept. Franker?
Baker, thank you.
Okay, Zimmerman?
Second from Zimmerman. Someone else just joined us. Who else just joined our group?
Wood County's on. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did we have any comments on the resolution? Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, I'll do roll call vote. Commissioner Zimmerman?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes.
Commissioner Busdecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Okay, resolution 25-180 from Sandusky County is approved. If you guys just want to send over the signature page, I'll send you the fully executed one done.
Perfect.
Bart, you want to go ahead, your resolution with Sandusky County?
Yep. I have a resolution for maintenance assessments for collection in 2026 for the Seneca and Sandusky Joint County ditches maintained by the Seneca County Ditch Maintenance Program. I have 3 of them. The Kuhn, I always pronounce this incorrectly, Scavuzzo, at 3.48%. Peeler Joint County Ditch at 9.23%, and Parmenter at 17.19%.
So moved. Stadtmiller?
Second?
Second, Bustecker.
Roll call will be Commissioner Paradiso,
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert,
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker,
Yes.
Commissioner Zimmerman,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Thank you. What county do we have all 3 commissioners with us today?
Yes, we do.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read our Tri-County ditch with Sandusky County as lead. I've got resolution 2025-181, authorizing post-maintenance work for 2026 for the Wilbur Bell Joint County ditch number 2302-A, the Big Mud Joint County ditch number 717, and Wagner Joint County ditch number 783 in Sandusky, Seneca County, to be approved as submitted by the ditch maintenance supervisor. A report was submitted and approved by a county engineer. Proposed ditch maintenance for Wilbur Bell is 3%, Big Mud is 2%, and Wagner Joint is 1.5%. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved, Paradiso.
Okay.
Did you get that,
Yeah, we're
Teresa?
discussing that for a second. Seneca Paradiso with the motion. Do I have a second?
Second, Miller. Sandusky County?
Yes, yes, it is one of them.
Wood County has a question for discussion.
Okay.
The balance on the Big Mud is pretty significant. We were just curious if there's any concerns there with that.
This is Jenna with Sandusky County Engineer's Office, and yes, there is, Big Mud is really, really big. It has like a $3.8 million base, and there is a 1.5 mile section of the project that was cleaned by barge. So when we inspect it, we have to inspect it by boat. And I'm trying to keep that balance up because we're going to have to get in there and clean it. And I don't think we're going to be able to do it with the barge this time. So we're going to have to, it's wooded on both sides. So we're going to have to come through and clean that one side to get in there to clean it. And that's why I keep it up there. It's still not above the 20% where it needs to be. Like it's still right where it needs to be. But I do keep that in there because in the next couple of years we're going to have to do something with that.
Okay.
Does that help answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other discussion? Okay, I'll do roll call. Commissioner Zimmerman?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bolas?
Yes.
Commissioner Heronshaw? Yes. Commissioner LaHope?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Okay, 2025-181 has been approved. Seneca County, did you have anything else you needed to add on?
I do not.
Okay, then, thank you very much, appreciate it.
Hey,
Don't go away, I have the one for, Seneca and Sandusky also. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so 25867 is our resolution number. And it's for the Wilbur Bell Joint County Ditch number 2302C, and it's based on the freight benefits. I sent over all the information on that earlier. Does anybody have any questions? It looks like they're being all collected at 4.5%.
I don't.
We do have the county engineer in here as well, so if you have any questions.
I don't recall receiving any information from Wood County.
I sent over a resolution to Sandusky and Seneca at the same time.
Okay.
I believe I got responses from both that said
I will.
thank you.
I will look again. I apologize. I've had a lot of emails come through lately too. So.
Yeah, I mean, I sent it over on Monday.
Okay, perfect. I'll look for it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry.
I apologize. Yes, I apologize. So, let's go back then. So, I will say the projected working, well, I'll let the engineers talk on this one. Do you want to talk on that?
Not really.
John? Well, you can explain it better because they don't have the answer. Seneca County does not have the information in front of them, apparently.
I do now. I'm sorry. I did find it in my email. I apologize.
Okay, but go ahead, John.
Well, we're talking about the Wilbur Bell.
Correct.
The projected work for in 2025 and also the projected work in the future, you can see it's going to be about $5,000 a piece, and so that's why you want to collect at the 4.5%.
So Sandusky County's amount provided is $88.57. And Seneca's is $270.74.
Yeah, there's not very much.
So, Wood County's is at 8,000, so. Do we have any questions on this one?
Nope.
Sandusky County, good.
Do we have a motion for 25,867?
I'll move to approve, Lahote.
Commissioner LaHote?
Second, Commissioner
A
Franker?
second? Thank you. Roll call. Commissioner Zimmerman?
Yes.
Commissioner Schwoko is absent, correct?
Correct.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bosecker?
Yes.
Mr. Frankfurt?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanshaw?
Yes.
Commissioner Bowles?
Yes.
Commissioner LaHote?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Good. I think we're good with Seneca County.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
You want to continue, what time you want to continue with yours for us?
Sure. Yes, sure. So resolution number 25,868.
Yep. Sorry, I missed that one when I was going through email.
But I think the public realize, now you know that the commissioners have
There's a lot.
Oversight over the drainage, the ditches.
There's a lot.
And when you have multi-county ditches, especially with agreements, right, they get assessed to the landowners. It's an annual process. So, thank you. So we're back to public comments. Everybody good? Good. Next, anybody want to come up?
My name's Chris Kurtz. I'm a resident of County Road 90. I would like to thank the concerned residents of the county and the City of Tiffin residents that came out to the Ohio Department of Agriculture hearing. And any of the elected officials that showed up, I really appreciate that. The information to the public was a huge delay. I talked to people, they said they thanked the people in bringing this up, they were not aware of it. You know, from March, when trustees, commissioners, other people received certified mail, you know, this type of notification, you know, needs to be either posted on like your website. I mean, the notification through the newspaper doesn't work. Even Mr. Mullins of the Ohio Department of Agriculture also stated that fact, that it is not working. You know, Because I know it works using the internet and the media. At one of your previous meetings, I brought up a statement about a upcoming meeting and that the residents were not invited. Picked it up off of reviewing the replay of your meeting. Everybody on our road was invited to a meeting, which that is how this is supposed to work. It's supposed to be an open forum for the people. In these day and ages, the people don't pick up a newspaper with their coffee in the morning. They grab their coffee, they go to the computer and see what's up. Is the stories always true? You don't know that. But it's quicker, it's right there. You know, the newspaper nowadays comes in the afternoon. The news by then is already over. So I think we need to, you know, change with the times. You know, if there's a bulletin of this importance to change people's lives, it needs to be posted. I don't know if you have spots on your website. If you can assist with that, that would be great. You know, the thing that's being told to me by several people, just because I live on the road, they tell us, man, I hope that doesn't become a landfill situation on your road. I said, you and me both. So I agree with them like that. I don't know what control you guys have over the city of Tiffin's water. You know, either tell them to stand with the word that Aqua has told them with their finding, or tell them to get rid of it. I mean, if they're the provider of the water for the city of Tiffin and there's a problem, somebody should address that and say, hey, we're with you, we understand there's an issue. Just the other day on the news, Governor DeWine is up at Lake Erie on the fish day. He's saying the Lake Erie is a jewel. It's not going to be a jewel. When you look at the pictures from the rain, it just occurred, how green the river was at a day's end, you would lose your mind. And if the people of Tiffin are drinking that water, you know, that's on them because they've been told. You know, at my house, I have a whole house water filter. I have an under the sink water filter, and we use a Brita pitcher. Am I being overcautious? What we'll have to do in the future if this contamination goes greater than where it's at. So I, you know, implore you to inform people, not hide stuff from people. You know, that's one of the questions I asked before. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Good morning. My name is Rachel Hemminger, 1133 West County Road 98 Tiffin. This morning, I just want to address you guys about the traffic and importance of the local infrastructure. You guys were sent a certified letter back in March, and there's some calculations at the bottom indicating the amount of feed trucks, animal trucks, egg trucks, etc. The proposed number per year and the gross weight of those trucks. I kind of want to look at these calculations and ask you guys to double check these calculations. First off, the manure and litter trucks are listed at 30 a year. Maximum gross weight of those trucks is 35. Simple math. 1,800 tons of manure a year, divide that by 35 ton capacity trucks, that's 51 trucks. The letter you received indicated 30 trucks. So that's quite a discrepancy there of traffic on these. Back to another calculation on here, egg trucks. Mr. Bolte indicated that the facility would produce between 130,000 and 150,000 eggs a day. Times that out, that's between 47,450,000 eggs and 54,750,000 eggs per year. A lot of eggs, okay? The capacity of a semi for carrying eggs is around 270,000 eggs per semi. Simple math on that, we're looking at between 176 and 202 egg trucks per year. There again, that is a difference from what was reported to you guys. So I'm asking you to look into that and consider the effect that's going to have on our local infrastructure. Additionally, in the letter you were sent, it says We recognize the importance of local infrastructure, road uses, and environmental considerations. Our team is committed to working closely with local authorities to ensure that the facility meets all regulatory requirements while minimizing any impact on the surrounding community. They recognize that there will be environmental impacts and an impact on the local community. So I'm asking you to double check before you sign off on this proposed map and the traffic. Also, since Mayor's here, Mr. Mayor, are you aware that the manure trucks will travel down St. Francis Avenue and up Beach Street through St. Francis Convent and St. Francis Nursing Home? The elderly are especially susceptible to respiratory issues, health problems, things like that. And I'm just wondering if you were aware of these large, heavy trucks traveling through the city. That's all I have this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
John Bolte, Seneca Poultry, 1539 West County Road 90. I had a prepared statement to leave a motion out of it, but I feel the need to address a couple of those comments. I appreciate your concern, Ms. Heminger. There are a number of acres that can take manure on the site of the facility, so therefore those tons of manure never actually have to get into a truck and leave the facility. So there's your difference in your calculation of manure truck. The comment about St. Francis Avenue, I have driveway access off of 231, just south of Mohawk Nursery, and I have a path underneath 224. If you look next time you go down 224, all trucks will go from 231 underneath the bypass, and we will spread from that path. So never will we take a manure truck through town. Obviously, we have no intention to creating any more excitement than we already have. Another comment that's been made previously, and that I've printed out communications for the commissioners to see, is that we have broken the law on effect of the Ohio EPA. The Ohio EPA actually sent me a notice of investigation because individuals had called with concerns. Those notices of investigation never once turned into a notice of violation. So Seneca Poultry LLC still has not broken any laws during our construction process, and that is the EPA proof of that. My statement I have for you today, I'm just going to read. Sarah and I spent a lot of time thinking about our girls and the kind of legacy that we want to leave for them. We have been blessed to live and work on our family farm, and we want to give our kids that same opportunity to be a part of the farm in this community if they so choose. Due to the nature of modern agriculture, growth is difficult. Margins are tight, and farms must either scale or diversify in order to survive for the next generation. That is what has caused us to look for opportunities of diversification to add value to our family farm. In July of 2024, we were given an opportunity to take a leap of faith and get involved in animal agriculture. We decided to take 40 acres that has been in our family for 3 generations and convert it to an organic, cage-free, free-range poultry egg-laying operation. We believe that building these chicken barns, we were able to fulfill an existing need for eggs in our community and around our state, as well as provide a valuable fertilizer resource for our farm through the chicken manure, which would eliminate our use of industrial produced chemical fertilizer and better protect our soils for future generations. In August of 2024, we hired an engineer and began designing what would become the barns for Seneca Poultry LLC. This concept and style of barn is unique to the industry and will be a state-of-the-art facility, providing our partners the opportunity to use it for research and also greatly improve our birds' quality of life. It took 4 months with that engineer to gather the history and the data of not only our farm soil, but also that building site to ensure we met or exceeded all state regulations. Then it took an additional 4 months with the State of Ohio Department of Agriculture to continue to make minor changes to the permit to further ensure that the guidelines were being followed and exceeded, and our chickens would have the best possible environment and we would not negatively impact our neighbors. More recently, we have worked with the Ohio EPA to ensure the safety of groundwater, both from the well drilling activity that we will participate in, as well as whatever remaining history is on the neighboring facility site due to the proximity of the landfill. We also have a plan to manage the surface runoff during construction activities while we are building the barns. I recognize that the size of our barn is concerning to people. We intentionally made a decision to build the barn at this size above the permitted limits to ensure that we did everything by the book the right way to further protect our community. Most livestock barns in Ohio, as some of you know, are intentionally built just below permitted levels so that they do not incur the additional cost, time restrictions, or general burden of the permitting process. This project is actually very small compared to the current industry standards of egg production. Most barns mentioned earlier today are caged egg-laying facilities and have over 1 million birds per barn. The state of Ohio has very strict guidelines as it pertains to animal agriculture, and more specifically what we can and cannot do with our manure from our animals. We cannot oversaturate our land with nutrients. We cannot legally allow our manure to run off or to mix with any water source, including the Sandusky River. This would be called a discharge event. And furthermore, as a farmer, I would be foolish to let such a valuable resource leave my farm field where my crops need these nutrients. I firmly believe that this organic source of nutrients is the best possible thing I can apply to my soil and build my soil for my next generations to come. Every acre I own, cash rent, or manage will see poultry manure, including the land around my home and business. I will do everything in my power to ensure that the manure is incorporated immediately, and we will follow or exceed all state guidelines when handling this valuable commodity. We are thankful for the opportunity to grow our family farm and be good stewards of our land. If our children do decide to come back to the farm, they will be the 10th generation of farmers here in the United States, and we are excited to give them the opportunity to do so. Once it's finished, our family is excited to give anybody in the community a tour of the state-of-the-art facility and look forward to sharing our product with you all in the grocery store soon. Thank you, guys.
I just want to, sorry, Rachel Heminger again. So Mr. Bolte just indicated that some of the manure will never leave the site. Okay, so I guess I'm wondering, are you planning on spreading 800 tons of manure on the 179 acres that is directly beside the river in the corridor management zone annually? I just want to make that comment.
Okay. Anybody else?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Bolte. Do you plan to build more on the west side of 53 South on County Road 90?
I have no current plans to build anything additional, sir.
But once you got your foot in the door, you can.
I can do anything I want to do with the land that we own, yes, sir.
And the land that you own is not just yours, but your family's.
Yes, sir.
Your aunt, your grandfather.
I do not.
Your uncle. Your aunt owns the property.
I do not claim to control my aunt's land, no, sir.
Okay, but she,
cash rent it from
her
yes,
property is at my back door.
Sure.
I've known Deb for a long time, the 20 years that we've lived here. She and Rick farmed that property behind us. Galen used to farm that property behind us. Your mother lives next door, down the road. My bigger concern, as I've introduced to all of you folks this morning, this is not a farming operation. This is a manufacturing operation. And I would beg of you to take the time to read the Columbus Journal article. Because once one barn starts, we now have permission to expand into additional barns, creating additional problems. That's all I have to say.
Okay, you guys got anything?
Nope.
Good. Anything else? Good. Alrighty, so thank you for your comments. We will meet on Tuesday.
Tuesday, the 29th at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. And are you going to try to find another 400,000?
No, I will look, but I can't guarantee that.
300. Okay, thank you everyone for coming, and we'll be back next Tuesday at 2. Meeting's adjourned.